What is up, everybody? This is Zacharias. We're back with more of Avernum Escape from the Pit. This time we are in the Tower of Sulfras now, so it's time to explore. I mean, she's not going to see any of us here, so we can go ahead and take that. You are crossing a land bridge over a series of boiling, sputtering fumaroles. Through the steam, you see two rows of skulls on poles. A fortress of damp, gleaming basalt towers over you. Interesting. There is an animated statue here watching the steaming fumarole. Occasionally, it scratches itself. Greetings. It looks at you, then back at the fumarole. You talk to it for a while, but you can't get it to respond. Okay. There is a demon in prison here, bound in by powerful magical runes. The loathsome, leathery creature paces back and forth constantly, obsessively looking for a flaw in its prison. It has probably been doing this for years. When it sees you, it lets out a long, angry hiss. Then, resigned to its duty, it turns and says, "I am Bakshaw, the Greeter. You have entered the lair of the mighty dragon Sulfras. Be obedient and refrain from stealing, and you might leave alive." It has said those words many times. Why are you trapped in that magic circle? It angrily rakes the invisible barrier around it with its claw. I am bound to welcome all comers to the home of the mighty Drake. What Drake? Sulfras, mightiest of dragons. She placed me here to greet and give warning. He speaks the words with loathing. Dragons, how many are there? There are 5. I have not always been bound to Sulfras. Who did you belong to before? I did not belong to anyone. I was a servant of Erica, and for that I earned good pay. But here I languish. Tell me about Erica. Arching incantatrix? The demon looks around to make sure nobody is listening. He examines the walls carefully. Strange. Then he turns and speaks in a low voice. Sulfras took me when I was on one of her errands. Very rude, but she has not forgiven this slight. One of her statues is here. One of Erica's statues? Let's just say it is well hidden indeed. If you, like me, are one of her followers, you will know what to do with it. And watch out. The statues are guardians. What do I do with the statue? Erica can tell you, but not I. The statues are guardians? What do you mean? The demon just smiles. Where does Erica live? A long way away from here, west of the abyss. Well, what is the warning? Sulfras requests nobody take the east passage from her chamber without her permission. Those who disobey will die by her fire. Okay. Anything you've been placed here to tell me? Besides my initial greeting, only a warning. There is something I would like to know. Sulfras does not allow me to share all I know, not without permission. To learn more, you must speak with the Drake herself. Go to her. My duty is done. It waves you off. Okay, there's a button to press right here, but it's missing. I mean, it's not missing, but it's blocked by that statue. An enormous dragon, 3 times your height, her mighty length coiling and uncoiling, rests on a stone dais. There is an active steam vent outside the east gate, making her chamber painfully hot. When she sees you, she bares her fangs in a predatory grin. They are pitch black. Morsel comes to the lair of Sulfras. Small, but skilled. Yes, I will parley with you. You might be more useful for more than simply food. You will parley with me? Yes. My actions and intentions are private, and you should not presume to ask of them. You shudder involuntarily. However, since you seem curious, I sometimes look for assistance. I would like to assist you. You must, if you are one of those who want to pass through my fortress. Some humans have expressed an interest in that passage to the east, the passage I control. Tell me more about the passage. They, or at least this puny group called the Scimitar, expresses interest in passing it. Interesting things are beyond. I may allow you to pass to the east, but you must ask permission. Then I formally request permission to pass through the eastern passage. Excellent. All you have to do then is give me the silver circlet and the onyx scepter. They are rare, heavily guarded, and highly valuable magical artifacts. Do this, and I will grant you passage through my domain. Who will be able to pass through the tower? Just me or others? Sulfras cocks her head to one side. This issue had not occurred to her. Only you, of course. Others must pay themselves. Alright, just me. Sulfras nods, satisfied. I plan to greatly increase my horde charging tolls to those who would pass to the secret thing that lies beyond. Tell me about the circlet. A silver circlet was brought down by some pathetic human some time ago. It seemed to have magical power, but nobody could figure out what it did. I've only heard of it and I don't know where it is, but the mystery is of great interest to me. Get it. Where is it? If I knew that, I would simply go and fetch it myself. My agents told me that it was stolen and taken to the abyss. It might still be there, or not. Alright, tell me about the scepter. She roars and vomits a mighty gout of flame into the air. You almost faint. Black, a single piece of pure onyx stolen from me. I know not who the thief is, but I know where it is. The Tower of Magi. Get it back for me. Why did someone steal it? It was magical and attractive, I imagine. What if the tower doesn't want to give it up? Show your strength. Take it from them. That is the way of things. Sulfras watches you, her head moving hypnotically from side to side. The raw power of her presence makes you want to flee in terror, but you manage to resist. Why have you blocked the eastern passage to this fort? My purposes are my own. However, I might allow passage for those who perform certain services for me. What is in the passage to the east of here? I have given my word not to say. Given your word? To who? Who are you to question me, fool? I was paid well for my discretion, and I shall not say. Look for yourself, if you dare. Can you teach me some of your magical skills? Ha! Me? Waste my time instructing humans? Nonsense. A waste of time? Why? In a tiny bit of time, but a blink of an eye, you humans wither away and die. If you lived a few centuries, it might be worth it to deal with you. But as things are, no. Never mind, then. Sulfras nods. What else can you offer me? Speak quickly. I'll be going now. Sulfras thinks carefully, trying to decide if she has more to gain from imprisoning or devouring you. Finally, she says, yes, you may go. We actually did find it in the Tower of Magi already earlier, so we're going to go ahead and give that to her. I have obtained the Onyx Scepter. She delicately picks the scepter out of your hands with two of her massive claws. Then she mutters a few magical words and it disappears. At last, my scepter has been returned to me. Now I actually know exactly where the circlet is, which would be Inspire, and that would be when we have to fight in that arena. much do we have to before? No, not yet, unfortunately. Even though it should be obvious by now, remember you do not have to fight every single thing you come across. Right. Got access to the abyss now. Alright, let's pay the nice ogre again. The gate was supposed to open, what the heck? The heck, I'm supposed to be able to get through there though. Oh, I don't know have enough money, that's why. Okay. Again, we have to sell some stuff then. Like, why the heck am I not being able to get in? Okay, fortunately that won't make the town hostile. Pay the nice ogre. You pay her, she stamps your hand, you are free to enter. I'll steal the circlet, can you help me? Maybe. First, I want to see if you're good enough. Go fight in the arena. You win and I'll tell you how to get to the circlet. And once again, I don't condone stealing, but at the same time, I did need the money real quick. It wasn't a glitch, I literally just had 8 coins. I want to enter the game. Good. Walk through the open gate. Once you're safely inside, we'll let out some monsters. Survive the battle and walk out the gate on the other side and you get a reward. You die and you become monster chow. You enter Spire's famed and deadly arena for the first time. There are heavy iron grates underneath, placed here to easily carry away the gore. If you continue, you will soon have to fight for your life. Yeah, well, problem is, we don't really have much choice at this point. Behind you, you hear a portcullis slam shut. In a flash of impressive magical pyrotechnics, several foes appear in front of you. There is immediate activity in the stands above as spectators flood in to cheer you on. The arena battle begins. You are victorious in your battle. The spectators, their bloodlust temporary slake, slowly file out. The gate opens on the west wall, enabling you to exit. There is an ogre standing behind the table. You go through arena, you get gold. He counts out laboriously with wild prodding from you and hands it to you in the bag. Now go away. Okay, but we do have to face a much tougher opponent before we can get Scab's information. Oh no, I did not mean to do that. Dang it. I always forget that when I switch to a bow. I feel like I definitely need to have an archer when I cover the second game, though. Alright, pretty much same dialogue as before. Let's go ahead and switch back to sword first, real quick. Alright, he counts. Hope you brave and go next fight as arena champions. They cut you to bits. Okay, this might be a bit of a tough one because of how they are pretty tough health-wise. Let's go ahead and do a battle frenzy. No biggie. Oh no, I don't want to skip my turn here. It's too bad Beatrix doesn't have any sort of like potion, speed elixir that can help her out here. What we can do is this right here. Okay, he definitely has that divine retribution too. Oh, I should have used adrenaline rush, but that's okay. Okay, we finally got him killed. Right, what's that mean? We're the champion now, pretty much? It should be. We got an item out of it. Charmed plate. That is very good, but it looks like crystalline is still better. Yeah, we'll go ahead and exchange it. Oh yeah. The one we got now is definitely the better one. A gremlin dances around happily inside the cell. Why are you dancing around? It slides through the bars of the cell and slides back in again. Clearly, it can escape anytime it wants to. I'm just exploring. Exploring for what? It bounces up and down. Just having fun before I escape. You know, there's hidden stuff here. Treasures. Treasure sounds neat. Where is it? Yeah, but I won't tell you. But you know, the two gates aren't the only way into the city. Pay me gold and I'll tell you more. It does a little dance. Okay, I'll pay you. You give the gremlin the coins. He makes a little motion with his hands and they disappear. Then he says, that wasn't enough money. I won't help you. He laughs at you and jumps away. I'm not really worried about that anyway. There is an ogre standing behind the table. Blah. Was that enough for Scab? It should have been if that was a champion. You've seen me fight, right? You know I'm tough. Help me get the circlet? Okay, I'm impressed. I'll tell you two things that might help. One of my friends, before Meena killed him, he got a key to the box Meena keeps the circlet in. It's hidden in a small secret cave west of this town. Another friend, named of Asp, he knows how to disarm the traps. He fled to Katra. Tell him I sent you and he'll help you. I think. Good luck. We have to put Meena in her place. You take note of all this. Where's the circlet? It's in Meena's chambers at the northwest corner of town. You'll have to find your way in there. We never figured out how to get back there. You're smart, though. You'll figure it out. Any guesses? He thinks. Heard an interesting rumor. Lots of highwaymen approach fire all the time, but some of them walk up to the wall away from the gates. When they do, they tend to disappear. How does that happen? It's a mystery. He winks. tunnel stretches for 50 feet and then opens up into a small chamber. This is a small cave that Scab described, and after a bit of searching, you find a tiny silver key under an old scrap of leather. Now, that's with someone we haven't seen in a very long time, because he is a guy. He was clearly the guy, though, at Katra that didn't really want to talk. Scab said that you could help me. He smiles humorlessly. Ah, an old friend. And he sends you to me. I'm afraid I'm not working now. Keeping a low profile. Perhaps you were looking for information. I hear you know about some sort of powerful circlet. Why, yes, I do. I know how to get the circlet hidden in the town of Spire, though I have no use for this information at the moment. I have no interest in telling you how to get it for free. However, for 100 coins, I will divulge this information. Someone I met while, working, told me that the mayor of one of the bit settlements owns it. He trapped it. It blasts anyone who tries to get near it without saying "Ank." You take note of this. Don't tell anyone you heard it from me. I do not want enemies in the abyss. Now, leave me. Either way, it's still very helpful. This is also gonna be good payback to Meena in general, because of how she was assisting bandits, stuff like that. And also, no way I was gonna give her that box I ended up giving up to Avernum a while back. So now we get to do a little bit of a heist here. Okay, so we do need to get inside the area. Or she's gonna have hellhounds guarding it. And can you imagine what would happen if she just managed to walk right in here to check on it? There is a small steel box firmly bolted to the floor. A small padlock, and every surface is engraved with small runes. Powerful protecting spells have been placed upon this box. Simply getting close to it makes your hair stand on end. Use the tiny key and unlock the box. Inside, sitting on a small pillow, is a delicate, finely wrought silver circlet. You start to get nervous. The runes on the box are clearly a magical trap, and using the key doesn't make the powerful enchantment fade. You say the word "Ankh." Nothing happens. You pick up the circlet expecting to be baked at any moment. Bad things fail to happen. Now, at last, you have the silver circlet. Woo. No kidding. Both in this room, though, real quick. Oh, just some more fools to fight. I'm also surprised she wouldn't even hear the fighting in that room. Somebody actually fighting her guards, but then again, she might have full trust in her guards to get the job done. Okay, that wasn't really worth it, only because we got items. Actually, no, we got a little bit more loot than that. But we didn't necessarily need to kill all of them. You know what? I'm getting closer to winning the game anyway, so paying y'all 10 coins is not a big deal to me. Let me see if Gab has any more dialogue. I took the circlet. I know. That put Meena in her place. I'd better get out of here before she realizes I helped you steal it. Good job. You fit in well here. He slips away. Yeah, Scab might as well just go ahead and leave. He's better off trying to reunite with Asper, even heading to Barga. In the meantime, let's return back to Sulfras with the good news. Still feel bad for Port Remote. This will eventually have to be rebuilt by the Avernites if they care to restore it and have another reason to have another Fort Remote. But yeah, seeing that completely ruined is pretty sad. Especially with all the graphic detail of what happened to the people there, and including that one chef who worked for Fort Remote too. That was just sad. Okay. Alright, fool, we got you your silver circlet. I recovered the silver circlet for you. She delicately picks the circlet out of your hands with two of her massive claws. Then she mutters a few magical words. It disappears. Good. That task is completed. I have done what you've asked. I return the items. I wish to pass. Fine. The dragon mutters a brief spell. You may pass the eastern ruins. Approach the gate and it will open. I'll be going now. Okay. As you start to walk over the sign of runes, you start to feel dizzy. Then the feeling fades. The gate slowly opens. Wonder if there's a way we could get into that room there and steal from her, but it would not be wise right now. What we have found are some remote tunnels. Have energy elixirs just in case. There is a narrow, natural stone bridge spanning this chasm. Far below, you hear the distant echo of fast, turbulent water. Icy winds blow past you and the bridge is slippery with mist. When you are halfway across, a bunch of sinister, grinning orbs fly out from underneath the bridge and attack you. They've been waiting here for prey for some time. Oh, freaking eye beast. Eye beasts and gazers are always frustrating to fight. Alright, remember they are immune to lightning attacks, so Divine Retribution isn't going to work here. Neither will Arcane Blow even though it is the most powerful of the spells. But Fire Blast will still be effective. We are pretty tough at this point, so this is very survivable. The passage to the west becomes very straight and starts to slope sharply upward. The temperature is changing. As you get farther from the natural steam vents of Avernum, the air grows ever colder. The glowing ceiling fungus is almost absent here. It's very dark. We have discovered the final gauntlet. Alright, now would be a good time for me to save the game right here, but I will see you all soon with the next part of Let's Play. But, in the next part, we are indeed going to be exploring the final gauntlet. I'll see you all soon with the next part of Let's Play.